Hi Tian, great to see you tonight at the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on what we worked on. So from the last lesson, this is you hitting a 7-iron, this is Tiger Woods hitting a 7-iron as well on the right. So just look at the address position that we talked about. We can see here your shoulders are quite tilted, where opposed to Tigers are a lot more level. So with a driver, you're in a perfect position, but we want, as the clubs get shorter and shorter, we want to get more level until we get to sort of 9-iron wedge, sand wedge, where your shoulders are actually going to feel like they're slightly this way, okay, because you're going to have more weight on that left leg. Second thing we changed really at address was your head. We can see here your head is still, to me, tilt way too far behind the ball. If we draw a line there, or if we draw a line on Woods' ball, we can see there his head's on that line. So your head was just getting pushed to the right. Really, we just wanted to work on the eye line looking this way, not the head moving. So that's what we changed today. And just to show you why we changed it, we draw a line there and I draw a circle on your head. Okay, let's try and get that a little bit smaller. Great. If we look at that as we run through the swing, we can see you're moving off the ball, so you're shifting right way too much. There's a bit of a sway. Okay, so that's the top of your swing. So we can see there you've definitely moved this way of the line. And that's why you was hitting some shots sort of 180 and next shot you'd hit 144, because it's just timing. If you don't get that timing right and move back at the right time, you're going to hit it high and a little bit to the right. So here we can see now you're starting to move forwards. So halfway down, that circle now, if I draw it in a different colour, is in a slightly different position. Okay, and then as you start to come down into impact, we can see your head now fits right in between the two of them. So your head's moving a little bit all over the place, and then you're sort of backing up. So if we draw another circle on your head, you know, we can see now that you're definitely in the middle of them two circles. So you're shifting too much for me. So I just got you working really on just trying to turn that right hip behind you a little bit, so you don't have to move off the ball. New head position, and from there you can give it an absolute rip and turn left through it. So if we look at Woods here, if we draw a circle on his head, okay, and we draw a line on his left hip, we run through his, we'll be able to see that he's, you know, top of his swing, his hip is not gone past that line, head's nice and still, okay, and then when he drives down into the ball, we can see his head lowers, but you can see his head still, even though it's lowered, it still would stay in that circle. So there's no movement at all, apart from his moving down and slightly forwards with the lower half. That head stayed very quiet, and that's why it's going to be a little bit more consistent than yours. So we just want to work on that for me, and you start to hit it a bit more consistent distances. Really good, Tian. Really enjoy working with you. Thank you.